as I sunray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes. Marks once we make knowledge, war is when the run and base truck. I rose up, took a shower, purified my arc field, took copper for a wall to ensure my chlorophyll is pumping. Sure of more to build, solid foundation. My crown chakra pour and heal, pound the pavement. Sacred ground, freedom I stand for. Free all political prisoners of war. Man, woman, and child, rid the land of all foreign and alien entities. I decree this morning, send them back to whence they came. Is the peace laugh or war cry, whatever the relevant name of each path, simple, highest form, spiritualities, how you teach math, a humble beach and still a beast. Now feel the beast wrath, rain fire upon them, and the internet forms, sigils, emojis, and the avatars that wore them. Destroy this de facto government and its quorums, establish Big Mom's house so she may restore him. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, ways the heart as I sunray my art, her made the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes. Marks once we make knowledge more is when time and space rock. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark, ways the heart as I sunray my art, her made the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes. Marks once we make knowledge more is when run and base rock. Unexposed, note to self, quit playing, hit the gas. This shaft is called my turn, take the risk, it's fast. Most of them got vaccinated with chips in their hands, plus rappers sacrificing each other for grips of their cash. Second, watch videos with other subliminals, predictive programming, weirdo, strong menstrual shows. The land's contaminated, fruits and vegetables, black minerals, the water and skies I fry. Liquid chemicals, technology, got me here in front of my desktop, perusing these beats and whatnot for my best option, contemplating which bar will next spot to unlock the minds that are stuck within a Xbox. Off the chart, I continue to climb, watching the rest flop. Like carp fishing, 100% fresh shark water. I'm on the front line, ex-martial spot. I shine because of her, for she's the best spark. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark. Ways the heart as I sunray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes. Marks once we make knowledge more is when time and space rock. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark. Ways the heart as I sunray my art, her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors are fakes. Marks once we make knowledge more is when the run and base drops. All praises to the Most High. All praises to the great matriarch. Honor and respect to our ancestors. Sure, you've always had a father. Off of your flow, wish your fire starter to the cause of your glow. But the trail I've blazed, I pray you turn from it. The hell I've raised, I pray you don't burn from it. The work I put in, I pray that you earn from it. The mistakes I've made, I pray that you learn from it. You my splitting image, little darker, little taller. I'm a shot caller, though you just a little baller. Latif, I'm still teaching you like he got game. My healing, reaching you despite me locked and chained. Black hills begin true, you ignite lots of pain. I feel the releasing of lightning and drops of rain from the sound cloud. You shine like me, the crown sprout. But unlike me, son, you haven't turned down loud. A smoke screen which surrounds you, shrouds your style. My shout allow your genius to astound the crowd. My beloved, you scintillate profuse. You my beloved, you resent fate foolishly. You my beloved, do ventilate truthfully. You my beloved son, and who I'm well pleased. Okay, shall we? Your vision is resplendent, my descendant with filming your intuition extends. The lenses felt when your cinematographic flashes of your scripted class. Get your inner magic, dramatic action mixed with vivid essence. Master surpasses the average glass, stretches the facet through the scope of life's Kodak QC classic. The question you have is mathematics, please ask it. Sun, earth, It's a classroom, so put your hand up and last boom. You already knew the answer. I pray to God to give me another chance for the love of my life. My wife, just a romancer. In the misconception, no time but second guessing. It's destined. You knew who was who through a reflection that she showed you of me many years ago. Special features presentation appears to show you my beloved. You scintillate profusely, you my beloved. You resent fate foolishly, you my beloved. Do ventilate truthfully, you my beloved son, in whom I'm well pleased. Now Samuel, I am you. Well for sure that the signal is inscribable or deprogrammable from a
Yo, what's cracking? Yo, my hair looking crazy. I was out there letting in the sun, man. What's going on, huh? I'm gonna get it started a little early because I gotta get out here and I gotta do some measuring in here one more time, go outside, set this ladder up and cut, and then
my music and a lot of this music, it's only talking about the suppressed rising. I mean the oppressed rising up against the oppressor. That's what my music's about. The oppressed rising up against the oppressor. So if only people that's scared are the oppressors. The only people who have any harm coming to them are those who oppress. Simple as that. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, make no surrender. It's time for a change, got a bounce up. The oppressor's about to get tossed up. I'ma lay him out, execution's down. Too late for an apologetic claim. You wrapped in a cloak of flame, by God, it's overdue. Your time is in the end. Locked Jah silent without sin. He put me on the planet for justice to win. The oppressor's about to get rolled up with suppressors attached in the war zone. Revolution can start in the Arizona. I'm a messenger popping like Farrakhan. Backed by the honorable who sits at the pinnacle, who judges the hypocritical.
we ain't put no honey in.
My thinking is critical. I'm just ventilating of the actions of the protective service. Quick to pull the Glock, blast and kill. This don't take any type of skill. I'm ill of all citizens who haven't took a stand. Or kneels too late when the caps get filled. Don't believe it till you see type. Ruin hits close to home. You gotta act the bone, but it got the dome when it's on the zone. All red of my vision through sight. It's gonna be killed whenever I fight. From above, I've been given the right. So you better be ready to ride tonight. All the way to the dawn daylight. We gon' win them all, so gon' pass the kite. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, need no surrender. 3 pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor.
I'm just gonna start making my own matcha green tea. I get it from those.
No weight lesser. Drop the oppressor.
I pay about $6 for this shit right here, and I can make it for like 50 cents.
Drop the oppressor, make no surrender. This world is such a and when I say this world, I don't mean in the ideal sense. I mean in the everyday, every little thing you do. It's such a gimme. Everybody back off. You know, everybody's like taught that from school, everywhere. Big business. You want to be successful? You want to be like Trump? Gimme. Push. Step. Crush,
I gotta get my honey.
crush.
I'm gonna let Ron's the bass drop.
Nobody ever stop.
I gotta get my honey. I gotta have it. I love green tea, but I gotta get my honey. Fuck this. I gotta let him know. How the hell you want to get my honey when I always get it? Honey and green tea. I don't get these individuals. They are so fucking wrong. No, seriously. Crayon color. That's all they know. Come here and don't learn. We're gonna talk a little bit, but I won't be on too long because it's hot, 100 and something degrees, and I need to be busy.
Now watch time and space rock a great matriarch, whether it's day or dark creates the spark, ways the heart inside sun ray, my art her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors I fix, marks once we make knowledge one is when time and space rock. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark creates the spark, ways the heart inside sun ray, my art her make the patriarch. Most social media saviors I fix, marks once we make knowledge more is when the rhyme and bass drop. I rose up, took a shower, purified my auric field, took copper for a wall to ensure my chlorophyll is pumping. Done some curls for sure, I'm more to build solid foundation. My crown chakra core and heal, pound the pavement. Sacred ground, freedom I stand
Hey,
for.
what's going on, fam? Hey, what's
Of
going
war.
on, everybody? I'm shut y'all out. Let me get the flavor right. You know what I mean?
And alien entities I decree this morning. Send them back to whence they came. Is the peace laugh or war cry, whatever the relevant name of each path, simple highest form. Spirituality's how you
real honey,
teach
real
math.
honey.
Humble beach is still a
Not
beach.
fake,
Now
real honey.
feel the beach raft, rain fire upon them, and the internet forms, sigils, emojis, and the avatars that wore them. Destroy this de facto government and its quorums. Establish Big Mom's house so she may restore him. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark. Waves the heart as I sun ray, my art her make the patriarch. Most social media
Everything ready, so I don't have to.
Marks once we make knowledge more is when time and space rock. The great matriarch, whether it's day or dark, creates the spark. Waves the heart as I sun ray, my art her make the patriarch.
No, that's enough of that. Our brothers are doing good. Hey, Tay, what's going on, baby? Hey, what's going on? I'm at dinner now, right, baby girl? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that. Hey, oh, man, what's up, baby? Y'all had to block somebody out, some goofy. What you expect, man? Yeah. Let. Oh, wait, OG. Beard so sharp, man. I appreciate that, but no, it's all right, guys. Legalized dreamfish, Colorado River, toad, cane toad, yoga. Ayahuasca vines. I agree with you, man. Absolutely. Hell yeah. Freedom. What's going on? Yeah, legalize all that, man. Hell yeah. They hey. It's not illegal to eat human flesh. I'm gonna talk a little bit about that. Except for one state, I think Idaho. Bussin'. That's bussin'. I was gonna say it in German and Spanish, but what for? Oh yeah, I know it's piping hot, but it doesn't hurt me. So it's piping hot, trust me. Anyway, I got a big one. I don't want to use that yet, so I had a little water to it, which is fine. With the Man Wax Sustainable Wood filler. Sustainable wood filler. That's what I'm using. When you saw that Sedona red stain, so I got to put this up on the sides. I got to run. I had to charge my thing up, my jackery. I'm gonna run my router. I had to adjust it all the way up and down the side so I can fill that in. Once that hardens after 2 hours, I'm gonna start fiberglassing it, the sides as well. Get up on top, do the 3 spots up there, especially when I'm gonna cut out the what you call it, the escape route in case it was the tilt. Be able to squeeze out, get the emergency window over here, get it in today. Got to, but hopefully today or tomorrow, because I've got to cut it out. And just to let y'all know what I'm gonna be doing, I've got to cut it out. Shit. Once it's cut out, there we go. Once it's cut out, I've got to get it smooth, get the backing up, brace that fiberglass. Run a router around the fiberglass, so hopefully I can get it all done today when it's cut out, or I'll be putting this magnetic net up to keep the bugs from flying in. And you know, it's going to get cool about 60. It gets cool, so I'll just have to wrap up. I got my sleeping blanket up there on top of my my air mattress, so that's all that's ready to go. I want to use this up. A little bit of hard points in there, but the water is allowing it's softening up, so I just have to hit it a few times and it'll be good to go. But I want to come on and I want to get this done. I want to do it earlier, but I think this is early enough. So, as y'all know, mornings buenos dias, afternoons buenas noches, evening is buenas tardes. So, buenas noches, mi familia. All right? And I want to share some things that some of the brothers would like to hear. For those who don't know, I used to use this protein that was digestible, plant-based. I don't even know if they make it anymore. But regardless of that, I'm going to read some notes I have of things that once I become a complete vegan, and I'm going to tell you why I'm going vegan. All right? And I just hope that you bear with me. I'm not perfectly great at this. All right? As y'all know, I'm still in this process of learning things because I'm still, even though I accepted who I was, I'm still having a difficult time accepting certain things. It doesn't matter how many times I've seen whatever. A lot of people, when they listen, they hear me talk. A lot of people in this world, and I don't minimize anybody. I like to hear everything everybody's got to say. I don't know hardly nothing. But I will say this. I know more than the majority walking around on this earth. Majority. Shit, about 500% more. But regardless of that, I'm not here to disrupt. I'm not sharing shit with the majority. Not at all. You got to find out and make a choice yourself, regardless of whatever it is I've accepted, learned, what I understand, my interpretation, my self-reliance, because I don't have self-defeatism. I'm self-practical. I've stopped many things, yet there are things that I still have to work on. And I don't mind for the sake of you. I'm no savior. No one's going to be chopping me up and spread me to the four winds to come back 100 times. We've done that already. The delusion of these motherfuckers is what it is. I'm going to talk to you the way that you can understand, and whatever your interpretation is your interpretation. Because this is it. Whether they stop or not. Whether they decide to kick eating flesh, that y'all like to still call yourselves human because you're stupid. You're not human. Unless you want to be their little sea beast. Their flavorized ideology of fish and meat. For the brothers who don't know, if you want to get back to an old way and you still eat meat, okay, so I'm not knocking what you do, what you eat. You've lived that way, so you accepted it just like the fake Jews accept being Jews and they're not, and that land is a person and shit like that. If you want to do that, then be the derivative of that stupidity, because obviously they don't study to be self. All they like is the fact that they get free everything, better healthcare than they hear it everywhere, based on what you spend, what you are taxed, based on a system that is nothing but a bunch of provocateurs and liars and a disease-ridden group of individuals, to which I don't really give a fuck. First, let's start out with 1,000 milligrams of wheat germ oil. All right, well, as you know, it's called, hey baby, octacosanol. All right, which delivers, I believe, alpha tocopherol, like plant-based or whatever. So wheat germ is a grain, or no, it's a, well, I think it's a grain, wheat, right? So wheat germ, but it's the whole, nothing separated from it other than the chaff, because it's wheat. I would say start taking that, especially if you get up around 40 and 50. The next one, as you know, I have Icelandic kelp, but I do get my iodine 30, which call it milligrams, by eating a pack of kelp seaweed. All right. As you know, kelp and seaweed, one and the same. Well, seaweed and kelp. Kelp's a little thicker. I swim around it with the manatees, which they ate it, and then kelp was there as well. Eat it. You need your iodine. And study of why. Okay. Now the other one, and I remember I used to take this and mix it into my banana smoothies back in like the 90s and late 80s. And we used to get that unfortified, because you don't want that fortified shit. It's all synthetic shit. Unfortified natural brewer's yeast. The tablets. That stuff stinks. They press it, you get a tablet, right? It has B1, B6, and I think it might be iron. No, B1, B6. Um, anyway, it converts dietary carbohydrates and protein into the cellular energy. It's like taking getting all your B vitamins, but it's better if you can get the real thing. All right, so that means it deals with, like, I think it causes glucose tolerance. It deals with and a glucose tolerance factor chromium, and that I need some regular fucking water, and that I think deals with improving insulin sensitivity. You know, a lot of steroid monkeys out here, they can't help themselves. They take insulin, tren, all that other dumb shit, which killing them so fucking fast. All right, but don't be that one. So get you some unfortified natural brewer's yeast in the tablet form. You'll probably take 2 or 3 of those a day with a meal. And then for those who are eating meat and have no problems with it, I don't know if it'll affect you if you have gout or if you have, there's a couple other things out there, a couple guys were talking about last night. I have some. I'm just not taking it because I'm not eating beef and pork right now, and I'm soon not be eating chicken, and I'll have to wean off of the eggs and fish, but liver tablets. Heme iron and vitamin B12 is, and you know, I take B12 supplements. You know, I take the liquid ones, but also when I'm moving around, I take the no shot methylcobalamin. You got the methyl cobalamin, right? But you got to take 1,000 micrograms. I use these once in a blue moon. I prefer the liquid sublingual. All right, and you want to make sure you know, it's not just the B12. It's the iron, the heme iron, HEMME, heme iron, and vitamin B12, which is a high quality grass fed. You want high quality grass fed. It's dictated it's dictated or something liver form capsules. You want those. You don't want the pork based capsule. And you take it with your first meal. So whenever you break your fast is when you want to take that. And that right there traps iron in your skeletal bones. So that way it's like oxygenation and all that. And it helps you no swollen legs and all that syndrome and shit like that. Like taking B3 and B1, which B3 niacin. You can buy no flush. I prefer the flush. It makes you flush, you know, like red, a little itchy. And you take them every day. Okay? And just check it out for yourself. I'm not going to explain what it will do. I don't know if you're getting your blood work, palate work, whatever, you know. Just want to throw that out there for the men. All right, it might work for the women as well. You dig what I'm saying? All right, so that's up to you. You know what I'm saying? I love the fake Jews. You know why? I love the fake AI and the things that want to come through as they perceive to know everything, because if they really did, they already be here. But they fear you, so-called Negroes. I don't know why. Y'all are weak as fuck right now, in lamest terms. Not all of you, but the majority of you are just, you're easy to run through like a fucking swamp buggy in a swamp that doesn't get bogged down. You really are. You're ignorant, you're arrogant. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck if you don't like it. Now the fake Jews can't whip your ass. Spit 1-on-1, 2 of them on 1, they can't beat you. I don't give a fuck if they special, whatever the fuck they want to call themselves. Most of them have you capitulating while they've augmented to your way of life, rhythm and shit like that. If you pay attention, you can see they picked it up. Just like that fake Jew president. I'm not being mean against her, but anytime you're pale skin, straight hair, and you call yourself a goddamn Jew and you're not. In Mexico, closed the border, right? And then she just closed the border as far as shipping and shit like that. Well, if they was doing all this ICE shit, and she's the one that told everybody that Afro-Indigenous people actually existed in America before these motherfuckers and her. And people still having a hard time listening, just like the one in Venezuela. And we even talked about the Zionists and him being half-bred and Arabic. The one that they went down and got. Some funny shit. And yet y'all still You're still paying attention to a bunch of bullshit because you know you got the dumbass black Hebrew Israelites over in Palestine. They're some of the dumbest son bitches I've ever seen in my existence. They're fucking stupid. And they will fight against you because they believe that shit that was pushed out from 1934 or whatever it was by the very same motherfucker that brought Islam, fraud, and his many 40-something identities. And this new generation, they're just fucking so gone. They've been partaking and eating and more flesh than you, and shot up with more shit that compromise them. Not all of them are affected, but damn enough. Especially the ones holding on to black identity, all the new liberal narratives and social constructs of performance, word speak that they run with because they're too fucking hard-headed and dumb to actually listen to people, because some of them are actually living kind of good based on some of the fiat they made. I'm not saying it to be malicious and mean. I am saying it to be constructive as an old head. For those who like to use that term, we're much older than you can imagine. Yet, it is what it is. Pale skins are running around on our land. And a lot of them never even born here. You got fake ass Hindus. I was one that told you all these motherfuckers, the bad ones, play a role with the Zionists, and they're not liked by their own people, North Ethiopians, whatever they call them. You see the videos coming out, motherfucker working in his own neighborhood, and here come one of these little goofy ass Hindu fucks with his racist ideology as if it's okay because some fake Jews say it is, who play in fictional identities, whether it be Scot, Irish, or whatever the fuck. They think that the majority of you don't know that this is your land, you're heirs to it, because of these dumb fucking Zionists running around, police patrols that make you docile because they have this ideology that they can subjugate and subdue you, as you see in a lot of states that are removing gun rights and First Amendment and all that shit, to which they can't. But it's being done because people have been educated in a system of education that lies vehemently, and the sorry niggas who partake in some of that shit. I have to say it that way. Nothing nice to them. And they feel like it's somewhere along the lines that they're going to win and come out on top, and they're going to be able to perform like the racist Arabs in Dubai and all these other countries who run around talking to little black melanated children and people, American, whatever, black descent, taking their U.S. passports, and some of them darker than midnight, all because they believe in a lie that is constructively conducive in further tearing them down, unbeknownst to them. Why did I want to come live today? I want you to know, imagine this. If everything's backwards, reversed, upside down, and inverted, everything they're worshiping and bringing through. And I keep putting out a little hint. They shouldn't be hurting any of you. These fuck monkeys have got it totally backwards and misconstrued. And they can fucking learn from that riddle. They don't have to. I don't give a fuck about the Cuban fucks and all the other ones running around in Florida, Miami, whatever they're doing. They weren't supposed to mess with you. This is where BB, American-born, dumb, racist, fuck Polish monkey, and the other ones who are groomed, have forgotten. Let's see, it comes back. Charged as guilty. Anyway, I'm just going to put that out there. Okay? A lot of you think that listening to myself and a number of other individuals, that's enough win for you to not be affected by fake laws and traitorous, corrupt politicians, judges, and police. Well, regardless of how they're taken down or whatever are allowed to be folded out, because as far as your enemy is concerned, they've done their job. Y'all refuse to come together, and you're still listening to these idiots and these different movements and such, as if it's a jumping platform to get something going. Well, if that was the case, then something should have been going a long time ago. Y'all refuse to be the nation that you are. You still circumvent and allow yourself to be subjugated to a system that still rallies against you, only because that side is ignorant as well. Look at the dumbass professors and the teachers who teach the fake-ass African-American study that makes many people complacent and feel comfortable, as if the land can't belong to nobody else but some fake-ass Native Americans. I don't give a fuck about how they feel either, because the reality is reality, and there's enough of them who know the truth compared to the majority who don't know. They're like, who gives a fuck? You have plethora of individuals in the gay community who are not with the perversions, subjugating a woman in pedophilia, who are standing up on all 10 toes, and they don't care. Okay? You have those in the sectors of who have removed themselves from science and all this other new tech shit, who are speaking up. And those from government who have also tooted the whistle of your truth. Yet you still have the certain parties who are invigorated by their false, misconceived clarity of interpretation. And yet they run over here as if they're going to do something, as if it fucking matters. Somebody said yesterday, you didn't say that. Is your name really Lucifer? I said, damn, do I got to play on that? Yeah, it is. Does it mean I'm a son? Yeah. What kind of son? I'm different from you? That's the kind. And these little stupid ass brash motherfuckers who you attempt to be pleasant to, they don't know how to listen. They haven't been nowhere, haven't done anything. They go, oh shit, he was this and he did. Well, that don't mean nothing. Anybody could have done something and been involved something, but I was fortunate enough to. And I said, well, let me share it with you. You think that was by chance? The little mediocre shit, 17, 16, fucking a 45-year-old, 50, whatever, motherfucker that like her weed and her coke in Manhattan, rich as fuck with big polar bear and shit all up in fucking weird ass house on whatever floor it was. Women coming home from prison, snatching me up in Scholar Terrace at night against the big ass hand, ball, putting me up against the wall at 17 and backing it up on me. You think that was, no. Like Hanifa said, something about you. I don't know why they're coming and looking for you. I said, me neither. Did my father say something? Did my uncle? I don't know. I want your seed. I want your seed. Funniest shit I ever heard. But the world you live in is not a constructive lie. It is a deliberate lie. And yet, you still have these goofies. I hate to say foreigners, and I'm not saying with hate, who are teaching and using you as an instrument to educate the world and still pushing black, because they're stupid, Afro-American, African-American, and you're not African. And some have realized that. And they've started utilizing that material because they've accepted that. They have talked and sat down and they say, but they're grateful for what you've done. All these bastards running around your soil, I don't care what identity, is based upon the civil rights movement, which is the Indian civil rights, and absolutely yours, and everything else, the Constitution, all that shit is yours. It don't fucking matter, but it's being used as a vice and a tool by the very enemy to sack you. Because you refuse. You refuse to change and see shit differently. You see? And they still call this shit English. These motherfuckers are stupid. And you don't have to be as stupid or dumb. You don't have to fuck with magic. You don't have to fuck with none of that dark shit, if that's what you consider. Let them come over here. Let me invite them. Because they like to snatch up all the so-called gifted ones and utilize them as a vestige and opportune. Okay? I know you're talking. I'm not trying to interrupt, but I was curious. Just want to know. I'm not trying to start anything, but I don't. Just curious. Who is the Moors? Well, they're not starting now. That's an excellent question. Well, let's say Atlantis fell. Let's say we created atomics. They call them nukes today. Let's say that we created something, light-skinned folk. Let's say there were things here that we didn't mess with, hypothetically, and we genetically fucked with them. And we did all the things we were not meant to do because our eyes were always open. Bad choices, right? So, with the idea of Egypt right here, not over there, the world over, which is no more than another label, like Moors and Murs, Smurfs. It's not pronounced Mur, it's Murs, or Mur. We fought them. They were utilized. Doesn't matter how. But by the definition of it, they're not fucking Muslims in Spain and all that other goofy shit. I told you the Vatican created that shit, Islam and Christianity. That's another way to keep you sound, to create something or bring back something. Most people, too ignorant to know it. Just like they have the new Quran talking about Muhammad was white. Them idiots don't know what white means. Neither do they know what the true Proto-Germanic word that should tell you a lot of what black means, which is pale blonde, to which they changed again. They're just the original melanated people that from here that created, and those who are in our tents who work with us, our brothers or cousins, as you may say. All right. Doesn't matter where from. All right. But all that shit is meaningless in a melanated world that once moved together with purpose. It's divisive. It's divisive. And you see over there in what's that? Is that Kenya, whatever, where they got the raping women? No, need a bunch of y'all to go over there and fuck everybody else and put those bastards down. See, they love that shit. As long as you're confused here and what's going on in the world, they done brought all those fake motherfuckers here, the floods in California, and that's the excuse to put them all in the so-called conservative states, because a lot of pale skins, you see all the pale skins who are coming out racist and shit, those are nothing but Zionists, Bolsheviks, and they're utilizing it because they've been conditioned and taught to do so, or if not. Because our people still don't get it. They could have been all over the police department. Hell, we created the ambulance, the fire departments, and all that. Y'all so busy worried about things that are meaningless, brother. Excellent question, but I'm going to rival you now. You getting your son and your nephews to join the police department and the fire department? You got them studying the EMT books to become EMTs and medics? Y'all worried about superficial shit. How many of you taking them out to show them how to start fires 12 different ways and how to make fishing hooks and shit if they still want to eat meat? How many of y'all got greenhouses? The Move did that, and they weren't fucking with nobody, and they dropped the satchel charge. A couple of them fake-ass Jews flying in a helicopter, just levitating like that adrenochrome and everything. And then you bring them to justice because you're the just us. You're the just us, and you should be. I've clearly stated I was a Merce, Yama Nation, a Yamasee, Chickasaw, the Choctaw, which Choctaw, if you know the true language and the words, is Hebraic. And the idiots who are moving how they do, no good's going to come to them, no matter what they think and what they do in the last throes of their existence. Bad choices. And the reason why they're here on this land is because they believe the energy here is going to save them. They don't get it. You have sick bastards who experiment on children, running around with all their technology, further subjugating, as if you're not going to do anything. Big mistake. It only takes a couple of you. It don't take a whole motherfucking legion. They'll see. Big fucking mistakes. I'm not waking up shit. I don't know how to do none of that. And I don't give a fuck about how anyone feels in this excruciating fucking vernacular of explanations and language. I hate these words. Anyway, all they had to do was stop. Iran and Vietnam, Vietnamese and Filipinos are nothing but niggas. I don't care if they Asians went there to conquer the land. Them is nothing but niggas. Hawaiians ain't nothing but niggas. Samoans ain't nothing but powerful, strong niggas. Andes Islands and all that, Andros Island, all nothing but niggas. The real Germanic, Swedish, all them real niggas that's from the land, not from Africa, who are stepping up, ain't nothing but powerful niggas. Them Afro-Palestinians, who was a lot of them, these fake motherfuckers murdered, who they should have never fucking touched. Ooh, it's like the families of those who lynched bought chicken at. They're already walking dead. In more ways than you can even conceptualize or conceive. I don't get it all. I'm not supposed to, I guess. Don't want to, because I don't give a fuck. When I said leave me alone, they should have did it a long time ago. But listen, I'm just here to talk about dreams and my perception on things. I separated myself from most. I drive people away with purpose. To see how strong they stand. I don't drive nobody away. They drive themselves away because they're ignorant, weak. It's like a famished soul. People do stupid shit because they love the stupid. You know how many youth I'm around? They don't know how to listen to the older ones. With age comes wisdom. Sadly, there's a lot with age who ain't got wise shit. That's disturbing. They have subjugated themselves to hold on to something that don't exist. They haven't allowed themselves to be around more. To put together the puzzle pieces laid before them. But it's still enough out here. And they feel some kind of way. Egos. And no intimidation, but intimidated for no reason. There you go. Other things like that. Mitigate or factor out things that shouldn't exist. In a truly enlightened one. I don't get it all. If people would only sit down and fucking listen for a moment. Really pay attention. They might hear more than all that ringing and bells kicking off in their fucking head. They might actually remember something. You know what I mean? I told you, they took everything we've invented and all they do is make weapons. That's all the fuck they know how to do. Borrow and use. Put people around you so they can acclimate to move like you and not even know it's your culture to which they perform in. Y'all see that dumb peckerwood bitch that you see, she's a nigga. Talking about American culture is white culture. Black culture belongs to the white folks. This dumb bitch believes in these dumb-ass Zionists running around playing Christian or whatever the fuck, pushing this white racist ideology for whatever goofy purpose. And these stupid motherfuckers on Instagram's full of them. Dummies left and right. As if that shit's real. They really believe in their fucking stupidity. And that's the one they look for. Oh, yeah. They don't know what they're doing to themselves because they're too goddamn engrossed in their fucking ideology. And the enemy's stupid as they are. Instead of saying, stop that shit. Not today. Check it out. We're going to give you a little truth. We can manipulate your grandbabies later. They're too stupid to know how to stop. And you should be grateful that they're too stupid to know how to stop. They ain't creative build shit worth anything. They haven't invented a goddamn thing. They didn't make the world easier or anything. They're a bunch of fucking idiots. Go and take your spark plug, your radiator, your carburetor, your oil pan. Take your goddamn rocker arm and take all that shit back. All right? Your camshaft, take it all back. They ain't inventing none of that shit. Let them have their toxic fucking lithium battery in their car. That's not the original battery. Let the idiots have the bullshit that they've managed that ain't worth nothing. Take away the street signs and lights. Go take away them denim jeans and the cotton and the wool and the linen and the silk and the satin. Take all that shit back. Say, you motherfuckers, you can have the country. We're going to take all our shit. Our refrigeration. Our positive traction on the back of the fucking vehicles. Because you know we was original racers. Gold grease lightning. You know. Take Elvis's black ass back. Elton John's Sicilian black ass. Take his ass back even though he's gay as fuck. John Travolta's gay ass self. Chuck Norris, be easy, brother. Alright? Take all that shit back. The truth of martial arts. Told you. You saw the fucking wall, Shaolin walls, all them niggas. Teaching all them pale-skinned motherfuckers. Will turn around just like they did the German people who were on your side, knew who you were, and they experimented on in Russia on both sides and murdered thousands of civilians. Like that sick son bitch Bill Gates running around and what's his name, shooting up them children with bullshit because niggas sick. And these worthless Hindus on our land. Because they had a couple of them born here like they did Jamaica and everywhere else. Some of them accepted and bought into it, and they love you. A lot of them, they had to bring the fucked up ones. Or you can go and just enjoy their scoops. All right? That shit's all about visual. What's appeasing. Excuse me, oratorially, they're not appeasing. Visually, not all that grand looking. Even with all these lighter than lead on horn motherfuckers running around with the big asses and big boobs. Look at me with my long flowing hair like motherfucking TV commercials and everything. What the fuck is that? Bitch, you ain't nothing but a nigga that just been in the bleach too goddamn long. Water purifiers, even the fucking cloud maker. Them clouds ain't real, man. Told you, my people knew there was no fucking rain. Earth had more than enough water besides these 9,000 fucking dams that's fucking everything up. So they knew they wanted to starve you out and make you thirsty because your body hasn't been quenched properly. Now, so-called black folk, you're not supposed to be eating fucking flesh. You're not supposed to be eating meat, not at fucking all. You take the biggest of animals. What the fuck do they eat? I don't want to hit about the bear that eat. I'm talking about the biggest giraffes and elephants and what the rhinoceros and all. They eat what? Even the gorillas diet before they started seeking other protein. Spider monkeys and shit and chimpanzees. They didn't eat that. They're not stupid though. Survivability is a motherfucker. Carnivores, right? No. Herbal fucking wars. You should know why you're not giant of men and the woman's womb is placid, even though you still have the God genes. Not just Henrietta Lacks. That was to throw you the fuck off. Every time they fuck with something, they fuck up further and further. It's, for some reason, it's sending them. I don't know why. They think hijacking organs, and you know, every organ that they take, their body wants to reject. So they have to keep creating shit to keep the organ in to function. Study up on it, you'll know what I'm talking about. This pissed me off a little bit. They don't put their little monkeys in check. And I ain't really saying shit. If they pay attention, they'll see that I actually am speaking on shit that I watch. Because I know that y'all not going to look for it. I know that you're not going to see it. Now, if I start telling you the shit I know that ain't on the fucking internet, I might fuck them up a little bit. How you throwing around 3 and 4 plates? How you all in my fucking business, you retarded reject? Why I laugh and I get giddy? Why do I keep a childlike heart? Why you so busy poisoning everybody? I used to tell people when they were spraying Raid and Roach Killer and all that, and Orcon, and how they were fucking the earth up. Ain't nobody. Yeah, I know, but I just can't stand spiders. I can't stand roaches. Roaches aren't naturally here. They brought them with them on them goddamn boats. Asian roach, German cockroach. Let's not talk about the water beetles. Those are something different. There are many who are pleasant. I enjoy their conversation. I enjoy their company. I respect them, as long as they're respectful. But damn, there's a whole bunch of stupid motherfuckers. They think wherever they go, because so-and-so says it's all right, and we're going to protect. We got this. We got to lock down. No, you don't. All them guillotines and FEMA camps and all that other shit. Well, all them people that got the doo-wop, woo-wop, if you can't find a way to clean that shit out, well, all y'all got a whole bunch of shit in you anyway. Y'all gonna start dropping dead like a motherfucker. Placebo effect. Because you're not strong enough. A lot of other things, but I'm not here to talk about that. I thought they'd be smart enough and remonetize my channel, but they're so goddamn stupid and gullible. They fuck with it. They mess with. All of a sudden, I got another 20, 30 goddamn subscribers. They fucking with the watch hours and everything because they're so goddamn stupid. They really are. Good. And you eat those fruits. Okay. A pretty boy. I don't look at gay porn. But I tell you what. It don't matter if you're the AI or whatever. I told you the AI is just as dumb as the creators. Trust me. No matter who it is or what it is, libel or not. Stupid. When you're fucking around when you shouldn't. Read my face, features, and muscles as well as you want. That feels some way, huh? Compartmentalizing my information. I'm subtly looking in certain different ways, right? You're gonna lock it down, huh? You think? You know, all I gotta do is make eye-to-eye contact with myself the whole time I communicate. Don't be so fucking stupid. In the most subtlest of forms. You won't figure shit out here. You're not supposed to. I just want to entertain all the factors in it. Shit I don't know about. I don't give a fuck. I just hear things. Or see things. I was going to set this up outside while I work on this, but it probably will overheat. So what I'm going to do is get the ladder around here, put the sheet up here, put it on the side of the truck, blow the dust out. I was hoping Tomas would get here, my brother, and help me install this fucking window. Demetrius is off today. No, he had to work today. He might be down there. I might have to go and grab him. But I'm going to holler at you guys a little later. I need to get out here and get this going. I can't sit down a long time, guys. I just can't. My body, I've been working out every day, and boy, I tell you, that sitting down shit don't do me. It just don't work. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you earned a wrench, brother. You earned a wrench, bruh. He be coming in. Yo, he be coming in. Yeah, you standing moderator there, Turner. Appreciate you, beloved. Chupa. Donka. But let me go in here and get this shit going, and I'll take pictures. I got to make a brace too, so let me get this right here, because I need to pull that down before I take the ladder down. Let me get this right here. Oh shit, man, I can't sit down for long, man. I'll be wanting to go to sleep. Oh, the bags and stuff, that's all covering up shit. That's all that is. Yeah. The solar panel. Just got to go up. That's why I got a fiberglass, because this is going to get up on the roof, and it's going to actually be fiberglass to the roof right here. And it's I forget how many watts this one holds. This I forget how many watts. I got to read it again. So this one is a good one. It's a really good one. And my inverter, which is right there. That's my inverter right there, guys. This right here is my inverter. I mean, no. Let me see. Hold on. My inverter's right there. That's the front to my heater, cooler, AC unit. This right here. Okay. Inverter, my jackery's on top of, which is going to go back in that corner. All right. So I had to go to YouTube to learn how to do this. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. All right. This I'm gonna be fiberglassing to the roof. It's got all the wires. I got the extensions I had to purchase. It's pretty solid, weather and all that shit. And it's going to fit from that all the way over to here. Not the side where I'm gonna sit at, and then I'm gonna get two of the hard ones to go up on the front, and it's going to be resin poured over it. It's going to be a permanent feature that I can go ahead, and it's going to come down. It's going to be a hole with a little marking right there where the wire is going to come down. All right, and it's going to fit perfect. I actually took it up already. From that point to that point, I'm going to do a small wood box around it. The resin is going to cause it to be like a little glass over it, and works really, really good. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, slide that right here. Let me get this wood and this ladder, and let me hang this shit out. Okay, the wires in the back of the truck for it. So once I go up there today, I'm gonna go up there and measure it again, to make sure. I'll pull all that down right there once I get this shit out. But let me get this wood. This is going to be another one for the bracing and the backing of the window. And this is going to go around the frame. I'm going to build around both windows right here. I know, y'all, it's just what I do, right? This is going to be the frames that go around the 1.5s, 1x2s. So 2x2, 1x2s is going to go, and then the mahogany is going to be actually the top part. So let's get that out on those frames that goes around my windows. And I got to get some black, what you call it. This is the mahogany one. Very hard wood, all right? Very hard wood. So let's get that. And more than enough to build that halfway frame that's going to be around, you know what I'm saying? So it's going to be good. And the flashing. Damn, boy, this shit is hot in the motherfucker. Yeah, I love it. Corner. There goes my broom. I knew you was over there. I've been blowing everything out. I need my broom. Put that right there. Okay. All right, let me get this. Yeah. I need another green tea. I'm supposed to have two, but fuck, I love it. And this is extra wood, just in case, for the inside. So I got these marked with a little red mark on the top. So that's for the front when I cut that roof off. These right here is for the front to build a new frame. I'm gonna cut more than half of that front roof down in the front to get that aerodynamic, and these are gonna be for that. These 1, 2, 3, and that white part is gonna be for the frame that goes around, all the way around it. So let's get this damn thing out because it's really in the fucking way. And I'm gonna need it. Oh yeah, this is in here with me, guys. Either you know or you don't know, right? Woo-wee. Hell yeah. All right. So, get this over here. Gotta take my template back out there with that window. These go back over here. What the motherfucker? Oh, the flashing. Well, I got like 3 things of flashing that's gonna go around, and then it's more than enough. I'm not pulling those out. That's fucking heavy as shit. Oh, not heavy, but you know, awkward. Just gonna put these on the side with them. Yes, sir. And that one. We need, hold on. We need that one and that one up there. Okay, that's the ones we'll need. This right here goes over here. And we don't need these yet. And so we get everything right where we need it at. So they go over here as well on the top part. And that's a brace for the ladder. Let me see. Okay. These 2 are coming out with me. That's going to, like I said, I build the frame around, get that, make sure the temp's right on the outside, get the braces with cut. I just got to cut this in half, drilled in to the support beams. Once they're drilled into the support beams, after the window's up, it'll hold it. So I really don't need no help, but if somebody was here to help, it'd be good. Yeah, fuck it. If nobody wants to help me, I'm good. Like seriously, couldn't help me anyway. Goddamn. Or they could assist me. All right. Oh, green tea is dehydration. It dehydrates as well. So let's get some lemon water in me. Whew. So I'm about to go complete vegan. I hope you guys. What do you say? Bye bye. Oh, you talking about that idiot? Yeah. Get us singing fish for the wall. I might fucking do that when everything is said and done, and I get all the stuff in here. I just want to get this to the point where I can get it wrapped by my little Mexican homie. Well, my little homie. I don't have to do all these damn identities. Just to let y'all know. And his Yona, his light-skinned brother, and get the crank jacks. I'm not using no electric shit. Get this thing up off of here. Then I can go and take this truck, get the airbag suspension on there, new shocks, and put the lift kit and put 56s on here. Right now it's 35s or something like that. They're gonna be a little wider, more dirt. Yeah, the truck will be sitting like a motherfucker. And I got the wood to my friend, my homie's got it at his house to build the steps. He's gonna build it for me. He's already got measurements. He's got the idea of the height, and it doesn't matter. It's going to be 3 steps, but I'll be able to fold up underneath. So that's about that. You dig? Yeah, I'm tired of stupid. There's so many stupid motherfuckers in this world. They feel so comfortable. All right. Hold on. What the fuck now? Okay. Really? You just earned 1 at innocent. Okay. Anyway, appreciate y'all. I got to get out here and get this shit done. All right. It's 1:51. I've got a good 6 hours. More than enough time to hopefully get majority of it accomplished, what I want to get done today. And see you guys later. So I'm going to get my first meal of the day. Wait, I have one in here, I think. Right? I think I got one in here. Let me see. What the fuck? I got to get a new power line cable for this refrigerator I got. God damn it. Alright, I think I got one in here. Let me see. I'll show y'all what I'm talking about real quick and I get off of here. So I get this shit going. I got so many tools, man. Shit is charged up, so I'm good. Don't need that. Yeah, good to go. Glass, we need that. Yes, sir. My mush. This is overnight oats, apple cinnamon. I love these little motherfuckers. And I eat some dark chocolate and walnuts. So, appreciate y'all taking the time for an hour to be listening to me talk a bunch of shit. Because that's what it is to a lot of dumb fucks. And I don't mind that. Let me go ahead and get her done. Get her did. Alright? They don't have to come and like a goddamn thing. Because I damn sure don't like they monkey asses. Like I said. They're going to say, forgive me. Can we do it again? I mean, look at them like, Am I supposed to say something? I'm not even gonna be thinking that at all. Actually, it's just like, I don't know. I guess it's gonna be like, actually, I don't know what they're saying, but in thought, whatever it is. But you can ignore it now. That's all the fuck I got to say. Excuse my language, I guess. That's all the fuck I got to say. Keep eating your flesh, believing what you do, keep murdering, whatever the fuck you call it. Keep winning. Keep winning. Keep winning. Whatever the fuck that is, if that's what you think you're doing. Alright? Keep being the fear coward bastard you are. Yeah. Alright? So I gotta get everything situated, get everything fucking done. Alright? Appreciate you. Dumbasses.